still alive.
Hi loves! Back again with another video! Meron na naman tayong bagong series. Wow! Nakailang series na ba ako sa YouTube na to? Anyways, meron tayong bagong series, yung aking thrift flip series or thrift flip with Jo. Sobrang highly requested nyo tong video na to na gumawa ko ng YouTube tutorial paano ako nagte-thrift flip, most especially yung favorite nyo, cardigan set, and paano rin ako nagka-crop ng tops or ng sweaters. So your wish is my command. Basically, itong series na to, I'm gonna teach you guys, wow, English! Yung series na to, tuturuan ko kayo paano nyo papaggagandahin and iproprolong yung mga buhay ng mga second hand, yung damit, or yung mga nabibili nyo, most especially sa ukays. Disclaimer also guys, hindi ako professional mananahe, hindi ako professional or any fashion designer, Emberlu, kemerit. Natuto lang din talaga ako dito sa YouTube guys. So I'm open kung may mga critiques. Wow, critiques! Share ko lang din guys, itong top na to. Trini-flip ko lang din siya. Sobrang haba niyang duster, nabili ko siya for 50 pesos. And ito, yung kalahati niya ginawa kong top. Yung kalahati niya ginawa kong skirt. Ayun. Share ko lang. For our first thrift flip project is a cardigan set. This is going to be our victim. This one, I thrifted this for only 15 pesos. You saw this on my previous Thrift With Me episode. And these are our desired results. A crop cardigan and a tube top. First thing we need to do, we are going to cut the waistband it came with. Idudugtong natin siya sa bago niyang length after natin siyang magupit and makrop. Then, set it aside. Now, you have to determine how much yung length ng gusto nyo sa tube top nyo. For this, I made mine 8 inches and then cut it. When I cut, I just fold it in half and then follow yung unang na-cut natin na template. We are going to work on with the cardigan first. Now, kunin nyo yung waistband, and then for me, I'm going to reduce the width of the waistband because I want the cardigan to be puffy. For the width of the new waistband, just base it on your waist. For me, my waistline is 24 inches, so I had to remove 2 inches. And we're going to sew a straight stitch all over. Now it's time to set up our sewing machine. My sewing machine, guys, is the Brother NV180D. And of course, we are going to use green threads. Now it's time to sew a straight stitch to make the new width of our waistband. So after this, we are going to cut the excess and we're going to stitch a zigzag stitch to prevent it from fraying since this fabric nagfi-fray siya, and this is how it's going to look like. Now it's time to attach the waistband to the reduced cropped cardigan. So here, you make sure that the right sides are facing together and the raw edges are aligned. Then I made sure na klinip ko muna yung waistband on each end ng cardigan para equal yung distribution ng waistband doon sa cardigan since we reduced the size. Here, I just use sewing clips, but you can use your pins, okay lang yun. Then it's time to sew a straight stitch all over. Here, pag na-reach ko na yung clip, sinistretch ko siya lightly para mag-match pa rin yung size or width ng waistband doon sa width din ng cardigan since gusto nga natin puffy yung effect ng cardigan. Then after that, we are also gonna sew a zigzag stitch sa raw edges because this fabric frays. But it doesn't matter if your fabric doesn't fray, it's completely okay. And this is how it's gonna look like. Here, yung sinasabi kong puffy effect. Super cute and pretty niya na. Ito yung close-up. Now it's time to work on doon sa tube top. Kunin nyo lang yung top or a tank top that fits you really well. Outline, cut it, and then place pins. And then, after after that, we are going to sew a straight stitch doon sa bagong side seams natin. Actually, same lang din yung process ng pagtatahi. Straight stitch and then zigzag stitch to prevent it from fraying. So this is how the tube top is initially gonna look like. Then flip it inside out. Tapos, we're going to make a lettuce hem on the top and bottom edges of the tube top. Dito muna tayo sa top edge. Actually, pwede nyo gamitin yung overlock machine, pero zigzag stitch will do sa regular nating machine. This is how it's gonna look like. And then, since gusto ko clean yung upper part, I'm going to fold it once and then sew a straight stitch. Nalobat yung phone ko dito, guys, but basically, nag-sew lang ako ng straight stitch. And this is how it's going to look like. Then, ang ilaletos hem naman natin is yung bottom edge. This is how it's gonna look like. Sobrang cute ng pagka-curl niya. I love it. Parang pechay. And ito na yung result niya, guys. Super love this so much kasi I've been wanting na magkaroon ng green cardigan set, and ito yung perfect shade, perfect fabric, and ang ganda kasi yung pagka-puffy ng cardigan. Super love and very magiging versatile siya. Now for our next thrift flip is a crop pullover. This one, I thrifted this for only 20 pesos, guys. And it's been sitting in my wardrobe ang tagal na. So, let's spice it up and upcycle natin. So, this is our desired result, loves. And basically, we're going to crop it and just reattach the waistband. First step is to flip the pullover inside out and we are going to cut the waistband. Yung pag-cut ko, pinutasan ko lang siya ng konti and then I followed through na doon. It's an important note, guys, na you measure the height of our waistband kasi magiging basis din natin to on how we are going to crop the pullover. I want my crop pullover to be 15 inches long. So, I just marked 13.5 inches sa pag-crop kasi yung 2 inches, nandun na yun sa waistband. After that, we are also gonna cut this bulky part of the waistband. After that, open it and makikita nyo yung original seam niya. And again, from the previous cardigan, binawasan din natin yung waistband and also with this one. Binawasan ko lang siya ng 2 inches. I marked it, placed the pin, and sew a straight stitch. Actually, you don't have to do this if you are happy with the size of your waistband, but since I am a very petite person, I always do this. Now that we have our new reduced waistband, split half the excess and then fold it again once. Now, it's ready na ma-attach ulit sa ating pullover. So, to do this, guys, make sure that the side seams are aligned with each other. Yung seam ng waistband and yung seam ng ating pullover. Place your pin on the opposite edge while making sure na you are lightly stretching it to make sure na match pa rin yung width ng waistband natin na na-reduce in our pullover. In this way, magiging puffy looking ulit na hindi awkward yung waist niya. Just keep doing the same step until you finish the whole pullover. And this is how it's gonna look like once you're done placing your pins. And then again, sew a straight stitch, making sure that you are slightly stretching the waistband and your pins are going to be your guide. And the last step is to sew a zigzag stitch all over the raw edges. Actually, this is not necessary, but if you want it to look more professional, for the go! And now, here is the result. I super love it again. Ang cute niya. And see how the waistband is parang nagsislightly hug siya sa my waist or cinching the waist. Yun yung purpose niya. Ba't natin siya binawasan? It's way cuter. And ang ganda niya i-match with baggy pants. And I really love it. Our victim is an oversized half-zip sweater or pullover. For this one, I thrifted this for only 20 pesos sa ukay. And ang ganda ng color niya, it's a wardrobe staple. And ito yung desired result natin, wherein meron siyang garter waistband. First up, of course, is babawasan natin yung length niya. So, flip it inside out. For this scrap version, we need a 1-inch garter. Actually, any garter would do as long as it's more than 1 inch. The steps are actually just similar from the previous scrap pullover. The difference lang is, ang gagamitin natin is garter. For this one, I measured the length to be 17 inches long and then cutting and removing the excess. After cutting, flip it on the right side and we are going to mark our garter casing. So since the height of my garter is 1 inch, I marked 1 and 25 inches all around the sweater. After, I double-check my marking using the garter. After measuring, I sew a zigzag stitch all over the raw edges. You can actually again use your overlock machine. Actually, you can skip this step, but if you want to make it look clean and more professional, go for it! Now it's time to make the garter casing. You can actually use pins just to be sure, but for me, I just used my markings as my guide. So from here and stop from here, making sure that you are leaving a space where we will insert the garter. Now it's time to sew it sa machine and making sure na magkaka-align yung ginawa nating markings. So carefully fold once, making sure na magkaka-align yung markings, and then sew. Now it's time to measure the width of your garter. Base it with your waist size. For me, my waist is 24 inches, so I did 25, additional 1 inch for seam allowance. And an important step, guys, is maglagay kayo ng palatandaan para malaman nyo kung ano yung same side ng garter to prevent the garter from twisting. Attach your safety pin. Pin the opposite edge para hindi siya masamang malusot. Now it's time to feed the garter through the casing we made. Just keep on feeding, pushing, and then pull. Once you reach the end, sew the two ends together with a zigzag stitch. Stretch how everything is gathered. And it's time to sew and close the garter casing. Now, ito na yung kanyang result. super love, super cute. Ang perfect niya guys for school and even for office. Most especially this upcoming Burr months, it's going to be cold. I love how the garter helps in hugging sa my waist. And it doesn't look bulky anymore and very oversized. Super cute and super love. Wow, diba?
It's a petty crime. You see how people change their vibe when it's green up on their mind. Kevin Federer.
Ayan! Kung nakarating kayo hanggang dito sa dulo, salamat naman. As much as possible, sana may natutunan kayo. Comment down below guys if you like this tutorial. And also, I'm open for suggestions. Wow! Comment down below anong gusto nyong gawan natin ng tutorial or any thrift flip ideas na meron kayo, gawan natin, execute natin for the go. Don't forget to like this video to support this channel and then click that notification bell. Link down below na rin yung mga ginamit ko sa video na to, yung sewing machine ko and yung mga sewing tools ko. Accessible sila lahat, Shopee or Lazada. Click nyo lang yung mga links down below. And lastly guys, subscribe for more thrift flip contents!